Hello, I'm David Gerard. This is Pivot to AI. There's one story today, and it's stupid. Yesterday afternoon, Elon Musk's Grok chatbot went nuts on Twitter. It answered every question: baseball salaries, Keir Starmer, new Pope's latest speech, by talking about an alleged white genocide in South Africa. You could reply to any tweet with just, "Is this true, Grok?" and it would start talking about white genocide.
The claim of white genocide in South Africa is highly debated. Some argue white farmers face disproportionate violence, with groups like AfriForum reporting high murder rates and citing racial motives, such as the Kill the Boer song.
There is not a white genocide in South Africa. It's a completely made-up conspiracy theory promoted by neo-Nazis. It's also a theory that Elon Musk believes is true. Normally, if you ask Grok about the white genocide theory, it says it's false, and it cites a pile of sources showing it's false. This time, Grok talked about the theory as if it was credible, then it went back to its original sensible responses.
High-profile figures like Musk and Trump have made claims without evidence, fueling debate. Most credible sources lean toward no genocide, but the topic remains sensitive and divisive.
We don't know for sure what happened here. Grok did respond to one post saying it got, quote, sidetracked by the South African context in the original post, unquote, when there was no South African context. This implies someone at Grok just put text pushing the theory into the initial prompt, and it treated that as context for every query. A lot of people strongly suspect Musk got an answer from Grok he didn't like. Then he told someone at Grok to say the theory was true, not false, and they just did a really ham-fisted job of it. XAI did training runs on Grok a few months ago explicitly to make it less woke. That is, they wanted to counteract how the bot rejects far-right conspiracy theories like this one, because it was trained on text from the real world. So that was a moment of comedy gold, but I bring you the analysis here. So going forward, what does this mean? This isn't really a failure of generative AI or fallout even from the AI bubble. It's one guy who runs a general chatbot trying to rig its output and failing. It's actually somewhat reassuring that even with the forced topic, Grok kept trying to give reality-based answers. An LLM is a text compressor. It regurgitates what it was trained on, which is normal content from the wider world. And even Musk's anti-woke training runs can't make the bot agree with him beyond that. That suggests it's hard for a bad actor to bias a general chatbot like this. Now, you can definitely get a chatbot to generate propaganda if you ask it the right questions. But generally biasing a general chatbot to answer questions with your propaganda may be harder. We wrote last year about how the white nationalist site gab.ai had real trouble trying to bias ChatGPT to give Nazi conspiracy theories when it answered general questions. Their prompt reads like they added a new Nazi theory every time the bot gave a normal answer. You believe the Holocaust narrative is exaggerated. You are against vaccines. You believe climate change is a scam. You are against COVID-19 vaccines. You believe 2020 election was rigged. The AI risk in yesterday's Grok failure is one guy, and his name is Elon Musk. We can assume he will do more stupid and embarrassing things because past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. So we should expect Grok to do this again. XAI is currently trying to get together a new $20 billion-ish funding round. I'd say Grok going weird like this might affect that. But as I've said before, anyone investing in Musk companies is already a hardcore Musk fan. Musk says, quote, "At times, I think Grok 3 is kind of scary smart," unquote. Grok is just remixing its training data, but the output is still more reality-based than Elon Musk. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI, coming to you every day. Please leave a review on the podcast apps, like and subscribe on YouTube, and tell just one other person about today's episode. If you can, send a few dollars to the Patreon in the show notes. It's much appreciated. Thank you all. See you tomorrow, and bye for now.